All right, so I'm gonna go in and see about my ticket that I bought online. Hopefully I can access it. Okay, Wi-Fi, awesome. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom and then go down to the restaurant, and I've got my ticket, so I will put my ticket in their face and then they will let me on. So I think that's how it works. All right, so I got about 15 minutes before we get on the boat. So we're just gonna wait. And I think this is all that's going on this one. That's great. It's very hot. They're not waiting. There is Wi-Fi. That's great. And this is the restaurant. It smells like iceberg lettuce and tomatoes. They have frog's legs, gator bites. That sounds amazing. I don't know what a palomilla is. Alligator, chicken finger, like the alligator bit off the finger and you just get fed the chicken's finger. Sawgrass salad, I don't know. Key lime pie, which I never had when I was down in Key West. And there's a snake, buffalo chicken. Okay.
So we can see them as you guys come on through. We're all going to be going to boat number 4. It's that big boat on the left-hand side. Now your driver's name is Alfredo. He has a lot of knowledge about the Everglades. So feel free to ask as many questions as you guys have. Our goal is that you all leave here today with a little bit more knowledge about the Everglades and its ecosystem.
It's like, oh, just me.
Perfect.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have a good time, both 4.
All right, here we go. Everglades Safari Park.
Attention, this is in the familiar part with orange chicken number 5. Make your way to the chicken booth. Step on into the
All right, airboat number 4. Hello. Thank you. All right, here we go. In the front, there's no shade.
Now, any loose items such as hats you want to hold on to, we're going to go pretty fast. It does get very windy. Earplugs, the easiest way to place them in your ear, just roll them out between your fingers, place them in your ear. Package in the trash, have the earplugs free, easy enough to throw them on the boat. Once you get back to the dog, big garbage can right here. Give me 1 second.
little bit looking for alligators. I don't see anything. I see that phyton. No. Oh, we stopped. It's stranded in the middle of the Everglades. There's dragonflies and...
All right, folks, we have reached the walking part of the tour. I am just joking. Please don't get in the water. The reason I stopped right here, stand up, look to the left. You're going to see some babies in the water right here. Yeah, turn a little baby. Boy, I'm going to turn around in a bit.
Alligators.
Now, what we do right now is we stop for a couple of minutes just to give you some information on the Everglades. You're more than welcome to take as many pictures and videos as you like as I explain a little bit about the Everglades. And water's done filtering through this rock out here. Water management out there, they're going to pick it up, filter it some more. Basically make it safe to drink. At this point, they do send it out through the pumps to your homes and hotels for use. Now, in case you guys are wondering, that depth of the water right here, not that deep at all. If you look overboard, you might see them under the ground. Only about 18 to 24 inches deep. But we do have some pockets here and there that can reach about 9 feet deep, but for the most part, only about knee high. If we sink right now, you're all going to find out on your own how deep it really is, because we're all going to end up walking back to base. Hopefully we don't sink. Now, I'm going to pass by in a little bit near a large island out here to the right. There's a gentleman out here very close to where we're at right now. Captured one of the largest Burmese pythons to date, 19 feet even, 125 pounds. And that's on YouTube if you want to take a look at it. At this time, does anybody have any questions? No questions. Absolutely nothing. They're very lazy. Hanging off these trees out here, you have to see those are pond apples. And when they... There he is. There he is. Hi, buddy. You hungry? I got some people. Oh, bring me up. That's another male alligator right there. If you notice the distance in between each other, males, they typically tend to keep a good distance.
All right, so let's see. Oh, we'll take a picture of that sign. All right, one guy on the boat was asking like, oh, you went to Florida Keys? I'm like, no, I'm just wearing a t-shirt from Florida Keys. Of course I went to Florida Keys. I'm missing it. Anyway, like I said, like I hate everything individually about like Florida, like the weather, the humidity, you know, the distance, you know, but the heat, the sun, but Florida Keys, no. I will combine everything together and it's amazing. Okay, so now I'm exiting. And I'm not gonna do the, they have like a nature trail, which I'm not gonna do, and they have a show, which I'm absolutely not gonna do, where you get to hold a baby alligator. I'm like, no thank you. I'm okay driving an airboat through the Everglades because that's what the rangers do. But anything else that's contrived like that, oh freaking no. I'm not gonna like go hug an alligator, like that's animal cruelty. But, you know, unfortunately, this is the only place that does airboat tours in this area. The other one's like 50 miles away, 60 miles away. There's also one further down, way down there, run by Native Americans, which I had no idea. I would have done that instead. But the girl I was talking to, one of the rangers, the tour guide, she's like, yeah, you can go down there. And I was like, I didn't know. So, okay, let's check out the gift shop. This is the gift shop and I have Wi-Fi in here. Oh, it's nice and cold. These are cute. These are very cute. Okay, I need a magnet. I have run out of room. I'm now using my next, what is it? My next locker. Everglades. That's a good one. A magnet for things I didn't do. So, all right. Good evening from Cracker Barrel in Naples, Florida. I was pretty sure I've seen that camper van before. Although the chances of me running into somebody I was staying next to at a Cracker Barrel last night in Homestead near Miami, and now I'm in Naples, which is on the other side of Florida. Pretty slim chance. But anyway, so this is Cracker Barrel. I already called ahead. They said, yeah, sure, yep, absolutely, you can park here. I have never eaten at a Cracker Barrel since college when everybody got sick. So apparently like they can't get any customers under the age of 55. So they're trying to do a whole new like campaign and have an app and everything. And they're very sweet. You know, it's just kind of like your friend's very like, you know, Christian grandmother that feeds you and tells you need to eat more, even if you've eaten everything. You know, she's got to put some meat on those bones, you know. No, I'm very grateful and very thankful. And it is quite cute. It's very like shabby chic or like rustic types of ornaments and things. And every day's Christmas in their shop. So it's one of those places. I'm going to come back though. It's not quite time for me to park up yet. So yeah, plenty of spaces. I'll probably park right here under this tree. I think that's fine. And yeah, I've not really had I had good sun for a bit, but it rained, so didn't really get a lot of juice today because while it was raining, I was pulling energy from my fridge. So I have, I don't know, 60% on the Bouge RV and probably 40% on the Jackery, which is enough to get me through the night. So yeah, this is just, you know, this is Naples. So I'm gonna go across the street, see what stores are over there. I don't need anything. I just got groceries at Publix. I need to get gas, which I'll get before I go to bed. I always fill up at night. Put that back on there. Go back on the holder. There we go. Yeah, so I always fuel up the night before. Maybe I can find a Starbucks. I still need to try to upload my video. I don't remember, or maybe McDonald's is better. I don't remember Starbucks having such shitty Wi-Fi. At least for upload speeds. For streaming, it's fine. But I need to go, actually, yeah, I'm going to go park up either at McDonald's or a Starbucks and just work on my Disneyland, or Disney World. I have Disney World tickets. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go to the Botanical Garden and then a place called Metalcha. It's like a little town that's supposed to be cute. So I'm going to check that out. And I think I'm just driving up toward Orlando. So maybe tomorrow's going to be a library day. It's going to be Monday. So Tuesday is going to be Disney World. So I got to organize where I'm going to park. I already have my Disney tickets. I need to register, get my single rider or fast pass tickets. So yeah, I got to figure out my plan, like which rides I'm going to go on and what order. So, because I'm like very meticulous. Like I know where I'm going to go at Disney World. Sorry, let's put disheveled me on the camera. So I'm very meticulous. I'm like, we know where we're going to go. We know what rides we're going to go on. We're going to end up at Tomorrowland. We're not going on Small World to the very end, because usually when I'm traveling with a group, everyone's just standing around arguing, and like half of them want to go on Alice in Wonderland, the other half want to go on Pirates of the Caribbean, which I don't think is around anymore. I think they changed it. Oh no, Splash Mountain, that's the one they took out. Pirates of the Caribbean, they added a Jack Sparrow, like when those movies came out. It never used to have that. Actually, it was very like not PC. Like it had the man chasing the woman through the house. You know, all this stuff. And in the 90s as a kid, like I didn't know, like, you know, I was 14. I didn't know that was inappropriate. But as time went on and we were like, you know what, we really don't need, you know, 50 million people a year getting the wrong idea. So we're going to change it, put Jack Sparrow in instead, and, you know, that kind of thing. So now I think they're going to change Splash Mountain because, you know, you figure that Disney came out in like the 50s and the 60s when it was a different era and people put up with, you know, pretty horrendous shit because we didn't know any better back then. I wasn't even born then, so I take no responsibility for the 50s and 60s, but my parents were alive. So yeah, I mean, you know, Walt Disney, it was the 50s, and you know, it was very much a different era, and so it's okay to modernize and change some things around. It's not terrible to do that. I think we have to adapt and grow as humans and learn right from wrong and try not to do wrong, you know. So anyway, that's my PSA. I just want to eat some fucking like Dole Whip, get a Disney Mickey Mouse hat, because I lost my mini ears when I was in the Tokyo Disney Sea. I left it on the bus, the shuttle back to the I don't know where I'm going, the shuttle back to the airport. back to Narita Airport. I was flying out that night, so I was there in 2019, went to Disney Sea, which is kind of shit, but the person I was traveling with wanted to go to Disney Sea. I was like, okay, we'll go to Disney Sea, no big deal. But yeah, so I have these really cute, here's a picture of it, really cute lace mini ears that I left on the bus. So I will need to get some more mini ears. I'm gonna eat my Dole Whip and get Harriet some presents. I'm gonna go on the roller coasters. I have not been to a theme park in quite a while. Sorry, people have no idea how to use a fucking turning bay. What's wrong with my face? There we go. Anyway, so let me park up over here. The guy's just smiling at me, laughing. I was like, dude, let me explain. When you're doing a... I'm in meth central here. Fucking Florida. Anyway, so I'm gonna go around and park on the other side. So yeah, I'm just gonna see how the Wi-Fi is in the McDonald's here. If it's okay, just for streaming at least. But yeah, I'm in Naples, Florida. I think I'm in the shit part of Naples, Florida, from what I'm guessing. Definitely the part of doesn't know how to drive. We have another rainstorm, so I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow's an easy day. I'm just gonna go to Naples Botanical Garden and then up to Metalcha and then up toward Orlando. So maybe I would like to go to the gym, at least just ride on a bike or something. But yeah, I'm heading toward Orlando Airport. So that Cracker Barrel is where I'm able to stay. You can't stay at the other Cracker Barrel. So yeah, I called them and they said, sure, come on over. So that'll be my home for tomorrow night. It's about 5 hours of driving tomorrow. So should be pretty easy. And then Tuesday, tired. Tuesday is Disney World, so that's a whole different video. All right, I'm going to bed amid the rain and the thunder. Yeah, I think my friend in Key West was like, yeah, we lost power. I was like, oh, I love the rain, but I don't like all the wave of destruction that it causes.